The Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. And now, from the Ford Sports Station, here's Sports Director Spencer Davidson.
Good evening. There's a lot to be thankful for this week as the Utica Comets are officially on the board and winless no more. Heading into last week as the only team in the AHL without a victory this season, the Comets were finally able to break through, halting the season-opening losing skid at 13 straight, and now enter the holiday week amid their first winning streak of the season. There was a palpable feeling of relief during the team's practice this morning. The vibes understandably high after the Comets came away with 2 wins, earning 4 points in its pair of North Division road battles last weekend. Utica got its first W of the season on Friday, a hard-fought 4-3 victory against the Syracuse Crunch, where the team regrouped after giving up 2 separate leads to pull ahead for good with just 73 seconds remaining in regulation. That then translated to a dominant 5-1 win in Rochester Saturday against the Amerks, with 5 different goal scorers in the game. Now with 2 goals on Friday and 1 more on Saturday, netting the game winners in both. Forward Mike Hardman was named the AHL Player of the Week this week, while acknowledging there's still plenty of work to be done, sitting 10 points behind Syracuse in the basement and 11 points back of Belleville for the final playoff spot in the division. The Comets did say today that it does feel like a collective exhale returning home, with the metaphorical monkey now off their backs.
It felt really good. It was good because the way we felt the games were going before, there was a few that we thought we deserved to win or had good games as well. So it's just good to get rewarded for it, and the guys get rewarded for it. Start scoring some goals as well, which is huge for individuals, especially against Syracuse. We see them so much. We saw them in the game before. What we liked about it was we obviously got the lead right off the start, and then we came up 2, but then how we responded to their goals was something that we had trouble doing. There was a bit of letdown earlier in the season, but we were able to kind of not let it bother us. We held the lead in the game and responded late, so that was a huge improvement, something we were happy about.
It's obviously a tough, first 13 games of the year. I really think that there was definitely a couple games that, could have went our way, like going into a shootout or overtime, but that's just hockey. But, I feel like our group this weekend just kind of played our system and just played a simple game, and just by putting pucks behind them, getting on the forecheck, and, good things happen. So it was definitely nice showing up to the rink yesterday, and everyone was smiling, having a fun time. So, it was definitely a couple of good days of practice.
The Comets now look to keep the spirits high and push that winning streak to 3. Hoping to earn their first home win of the season tomorrow night as they host the Providence Bruins for a 7 o'clock start. News Channel 2 at 6 will wrap up after the break. Well, there's a lot to be thankful for this week as the Utica Comets are officially on the board and winless no more. The Comets were finally able to break through, halting the season-opening losing skid at 13 straight, and now enter the holiday week amid their first winning streak of the season. The vibes were high at practice today, understandably so, after the Comets came away with 2 wins, earning 4 points in its pair of North Division road battles last weekend. Utica got its first W of the season on Friday, a hard-fought 4-3 victory against the Syracuse Crunch, and then followed it up with a dominant 5-1 win in Rochester against the Amerks on Saturday with 5 different goal scorers in the game, including Mike Hardman, who was named AHL Player of the Week this week with 3 goals, both game winners last weekend. Before their road trip last week, the Comets were saying that they felt close, making progress in many areas of their game they thought needed improvement. So I asked them today what worked that finally translated into wins.
Game management was huge, something we talk about. It shows up in line changes, puck placement, managing turnovers, and those are the little things that we really think about, especially playing on the road. You don't get matchups, you don't get last change, but just line changes, having fresh bodies on the ice makes a significant difference that's really controllable for us. So it was first and foremost was managing those decisions.
We're killing plays early, I think, in the D zone, and then coming back and then just attacking on offense. So I feel like in the games past, we've been in the D zone for a while and then just kind of chipping it in and just getting a change, where this weekend I feel like we were in the D zone, doing the right things, getting the puck back and then going in on offense and scoring. So it's just good to see all the guys kind of clicking, and I feel like we all 4 lines just playing and rolling, and it really helps the team and gets guys on and off quick. So yeah, it was a really fun weekend.
Well, the Comets now look to push their winning streak to 3 and earn their first home win of the season tomorrow night as they host the Providence Bruins for a 7 o'clock start before a post-Thanksgiving road trip through New England to Springfield on Friday and a rematch with the Bruins in Providence on Saturday. Bill.